Lessons I've learned, part two, making sacrifices. Now this one, hold on. This one is a big one, bro. Because when you're making sacrifices, bro, it's such a, you have to be not only so disciplined, but you have to have this deep ass awareness of yourself and what makes you tick. And being extremely authentic with yourself. And what I mean by, let's say, before you started this journey of, self-discovery and living out your dreams and desires, right? You always play basketball, you always play video games on this day, or you always, you feel me, you used to talking to this girl, talking to this man, you feel me, whatever your situation might be. All of that is a dub now, bro. And you have to, if this is what you really want, you have to rewire your brain and reprogram yourself to be able to get to that point. And it ain't easy, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you it's easy, because you start to justify it as well, bro. Like, and I'm talking from experience, bro. Like, earlier this year, well, going into this year, I would say like 2021 in like November, early, I started having thoughts of like, I'm gonna wait till January 1st to start my YouTube channel and all that other shit. I ended up starting it early. I'm like, what am I waiting for? You feel me? Like, I started, because I was justifying it. Like, oh, that's the new year, whatever. It's like, bro, ain't no better time than now. You feel me? So I stopped justifying and I did it. But then I started, my video games was taking up some time. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I could just play it when I'm done. Or maybe, you feel me? You start making excuses and you start justifying why you can keep these habits that aren't necessarily furthering where you're trying to go. You get what I'm saying? Even women and me going out, I never even was really a fan of going out. I was just going out to do it. You feel me? Like, I was just going out to do it. And then I was in a situation where I was talking to I was dating, I'll say, and I was just like, this ain't it, bro. Like, taking you, because you gotta think about it, especially from a man perspective. Like, I'm making time for this person to go see them, you feel me? Then I'm more than likely paying for the first date. And then imagine if that's multiple first dates, you feel me? And then imagine you just giving your time to all these people. That it's just so much, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it goes deeper, and it just depends on you, but you gotta have that deeper understanding. So like, I knew I think earlier that year, I made a pact with myself, I think around early January, February, that I was going to cut out everything. So like, females, women, I was cutting out women, alcohol, weed, and all the alcohol and weed wasn't hard for me because I don't do that in general. You feel me? That's not the, the green shit, yeah, but like, alcohol is never my shit. And I told myself, like, basically, I was like, yo, you got to be willing to make these sacrifices if you're going to touch your end goal. You get what I'm saying? And it was just more so to build discipline within myself. To be like, yo, bro, you're not going to do these things and you're going to respect your word. You feel me? Fast forward, I have not smoked. I have not drank. I have not did anything with any woman. Like, I have not been in, I'm not gonna lie to you, I probably flirted a little bit, but that's at the most I've done. You feel me? Other than that, I've been, you feel me? Like, nobody has my time. Any sort of energy I could be putting into those things, I'm putting right back into myself. And that's the point of you making those sacrifices. And that's why when people tell you, like, yo, you got to be willing to cut out everything. Like, I've gave up everything, nigga. Like, and it's so fulfilling because all the attachments I used to have, I don't. Like, I used to be, like, sneakers, bro, I could care less. I don't even wear Nike anymore, you feel me? And that's a whole nother reason, but, like, I gave up all of that, bro. You feel me? I gave up all of that, one, because I needed to, but when I did, it felt so fulfilling. Like, and the first time I started playing games since then was God of War, and that shit just came out, and I've been on that. But once that's done, I'm done. You get what I'm saying? But because I was able to build those discipline within me, making those sacrifices is why I'm here and why I've achieved so much shit on my list, bro. Like, I'm looking at my 2022 list of things I wanted to accomplish, and damn, bro, like, you feel me? Like, it's amazing because like I remember thinking back like yo, I just remember thinking to myself like yo, I'm giving up everything. Like what else you need me to give up? I'll give it up. Like this is what I want to do. This is what I am doing. Like I give it all up. And now I'm in a place where almost everything on my 2022 list is like I did, bro. And I'm gonna share that list with y'all when the year is done. But it's like it's just a beautiful thing. But that wouldn't have came without me willing to make those sacrifices and holding myself accountable and being authentic with myself about where I'm at in my journey and what are my vices. You feel me? Because you got to know what your vices are. If you don't, then you're gonna be asked out. If you're a slave to your vices or to your emotions, you're gonna be asked out. You feel me? For the fellas, I'll use spanking your turkey as an example. You feel me? Like if that's something you used to, or you watch a lot of corn all the time. You get what I'm saying? And that's something you used to. You got to be able to detox yourself from that. Like you got to get away from that, bro. That's not serving you no justice. That's taking all your life force. You feel me? Like that's not where you need to be. And even if it's not that, and it's women, you need to take a detox from women, bro. Don't mean you need to give it up. I ain't gonna give up. You feel me? Like that's being realistic. But when you start to do that, you start to learn new stuff about you. You start to have this sense of empowerment. You feel me? Because you control those emotions. You feel me? When you see somebody that's attractive or when you have a meaningful connection, you know that it's if it does go forward, it's not because it's being ruled by your peace and it's being ruled by something else. You get what I'm saying? Being able to have that discipline. And for the women, it's the same thing, whatever your might be. Like, you feel me? Point is, when you're trying to make these sacrifices and you're trying to step into this new version of yourself, you got to have a great sense of discernment and be able to be authentic with yourself about what your vices are and be able to eradicate them. You feel me? Or at least be able to take control of them. Don't be a slave to those situations. Don't be a slave to those vices. Only tap into them for pleasure. You get what I'm saying? Meaning that you control it. If you're doing this, it's because you genuinely just enjoy doing this. It's not because it controls you. You feel me? If you enjoyed this video, I post stuff like this all the time on my channel. And also I do daily videos on TikTok on topics like this all the time. So make sure you click the link in the bio for that. But until next time.
I'm big on 9, 2. These niggas is not even bulletproof. He say he tough, he gotta prove it. Don't think I'm frontin' in this music. No capping, I really do this. Don't let me slide and make the news quick. Fuck it, word. I'ma slide and make a news clip. That's sour, let me roll it.